Something that I've started using in this past month has been my Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Serum. Is amazing for very dry skin and also very sensitive skin, which is basically describes yours truly. You know how sometimes when your face is really dry, you have that tight feeling? I haven't been having that recently. I've been finding that my face continues to be hydrated throughout the day. What the rep told me was that a serum, a face serum, is like medicine for your skin, and a moisturizer is like a band-aid. So really what you need to be using is apparently a serum so that your skin is actually being repaired and you're not just kind of layering a thick layer of moisturizer that's not actually doing any deep hydration. The next product I'm going to talk about is a primer. So I finally got my hands on a couple of Guerlain primers. I have this one as well as the one with the gold flecks in it. This one right here is the Meteorite's base. I really love this, obviously, since it's in my favorites video. But this one is, it just kind of keeps my face hydrated and makes it look luminous and beautiful without being over the top. A primer like the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, which I love, is gonna give you more luminosity than something like this. This one's a lot more subtle. It just smooths the skin and gives it a slight glow. I don't know if you could see that. And it also helps prolong the wear of your makeup. I've been wanting this for years. The other primer is really nice as well, and I think I prefer it on clients with more oily skin types. And then I have two foundation-y type products to talk about. I have been loving my minimal coverage. My skin has been doing so well with this serum, as well as my Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta skin peels. My skincare has been really doing wonders for my skin, and so I have been loving my sheer coverage. I have this guy here to share with you. This is my Urban Decay One and Done Hybrid Complexion Perfector with SPF 20. This is amazing for the upcoming summer months. So the other foundation is the Makeup Forever Face and Body Foundation. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite foundation right now by far. It's a water-based foundation. You have to be careful what primers you use underneath. It's actually really nice without even a primer at all, and it's so gorgeous. It's a very thin formula, it's very watery, and it's very sheer, but it makes your skin look so naturally beautiful. You can layer this to get more coverage. When I wear this in person, people don't think I'm wearing foundation. A lot of people will ask me, like, are you wearing foundation? Your skin looks so beautiful. And this stuff is just so gorgeous. It sinks into your skin, looks so natural, evens out the skin tone, but it doesn't sit on top. It definitely sinks in. Sephora number 99 Pro Brush. It's the Press Full Coverage Complexion Brush. It's shaped like a teardrop, or kind of like the Beauty Blender. What I've heard is that this is as close to the Beauty Blender as you'll get in a brush, which I think is really funny. It has this very short bristles that are very compact, and it just glides over the skin. And when you press foundation or anything into the skin, it looks flawless. You don't have to buff, you don't have to go over streakiness, because it just applies foundation flawlessly. I'm really liking this. I've also been using this with my Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting palette, the cream contour palette that I've been obsessed with. I like to use this with it, and because of the point, you can get right into like that inner corner area, and it fits in that area perfectly. I love this brush. I didn't think I'd like it because it's so dense. I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? But it just blends out liquid and cream products really, really nicely. I'm not a big fan of it with powder, just so you know. So the next product I have been loving has been the Balm Cosmetics palette. So it comes with the Mary Luminizer, Cindy Luminizer, and Betty Luminizer, and it's amazing. This was a gift from my amazing cousins. I have these two guys in the full versions, but I never bought Betty Luminizer, and I've been loving Betty Luminizer. These are amazing. They're so pigmented, they're so creamy. I know that they get a lot of hype here on YouTube, but it's the most beautiful bronzer or bronzer topper. It's so gorgeous. It's very, very easy to blend out, and it just gives such a gorgeous sheen. It's not glittery or chunky. It's so thin in formula, and that's why I like it so much. The other two, I'm sure you've seen these guys before. They're so gorgeous, and if you have deeper skin, you have to have Betty Luminizer. It's so pretty. It's so handy to put in my kit, and I've just been absolutely digging this palette. Okay, so I have a mascara to talk about. I hope I didn't talk about this one in my last monthly favorites. Anyway, whatever. I'm just going to talk about it now. This is my Dior Show mascara. I have mine in the shade 168, and it's this deep plummy shade. This huge teddy bear brush, I heard that Dior was the first to come up with that big brush. A lot of other brands have done that since, but Dior's is the best I've tried by far. It builds up volume, builds up length with minimal clumpiness. I still have to go in and kind of like separate my lashes, if you know what I mean, but it really builds up your lashes and makes them really full, and it leaves them soft. A lot of mascaras that build up volume and length tend to leave my lashes kind of crunchy and dry, but this leaves them soft and lash-like, if that makes sense, like hair-like instead of like plasticky. I absolutely, oh my gosh, these Dior mascaras, I know they're expensive, but they're so good. They're so good. The mascara I'm wearing today and have also been loving is the Maybelline Full and Soft mascara. I don't know why I had never tried this before. I've been using this past month, and it's so good. It's so good. Somebody recommended it to me and told me that if I liked soft lashes, this was a good one to get, and it really, really is. If a Dior mascara isn't in your budget, definitely check out this Maybelline Full and Soft mascara. I have really been liking it. Before, this was the first month that I've opened like 2 or 3 or 4 mascara tubes. Normally I just like open one, finish it, then open the next one, but I've been trying out a few different things. I'm going to try and go back to only like opening one at a time. I want to talk about a lipstick line. I recently got a few of these Urban Decay lipsticks. I've been really liking their matte formula. Their satin and sheer formula is not really my thing, but they're okay. But the matte formulas, I really have a hair in my face. I have this color, which is Black Male. I put on one of these colors at 8 a.m. and ate and talked a lot at work, and at 4 o'clock it was still intact. It still looked pretty much perfect. I have been obsessed with Dior. This has been the month, actually the last 2 months have been the months of Dior. I love their products, I know they're expensive, but they're so good. They're so good and I love them. Last month I talked about their fluid sticks, which are amazing. I have more colors of those now. Now this month I'm gonna talk about their ultra gloss glosses. These are supposed to be slightly plumping, and the colors are gorgeous. Go to Sephora, take a look. They all have, well, almost all of them have like these microfine shimmers, and they're absolutely gorgeous. They're not too plumping in that they like sting your lips or anything like that. I can feel them tingling just a tiny bit after I've been wearing one for a while, but these are probably the longest lasting glosses I have. Like, they stay on my lips forever, and oh, they're just so pretty. They're so pretty. Go check them out. They don't feel sticky at all, and they're just super glossy. They have really pretty like shimmer in them, and I think they're just so fun. Okay, and then the last thing I have to share with you is this sea salt spray. I think it's called like a salt spray. It's from the brand Alterna, and it's their Bamboo Beach Summer Ocean Waves Tousled Texture Spray. This is really good for colored hair. Like, it's not going to strip it. This holds in moisture. It's also really nice for putting volume back in your hair. I really like this, and it smells like so summery and beachy and tropical. Those were my April favorites. Please leave a comment down below letting me know what you have been loving in this past month. I would love to check out some new products based off of your recommendations. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye!
It's the Manizers. Oh my God. The Manizers Sisters palette. The Luminizers Sisters palette. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. I can't talk. Oh, I can't say these words. Can't say these words. Okay. So, that makes sense. Go back. There's so many ambulances in my area. There's so many ambulances. My husband is always saying, how is anybody in our area still alive when there's so many emergencies?